Hello. My 2-minute top tip is do what you say. I always say what you do and do what you say. Why do you need to do what you say? Because it builds trust. And trust makes a child feel safe and secure and content. So, it is very easy to get into that consequence spiral of, that's it, you're not stopping, I'm going to take your iPad off of you. And then, okay, well, you don't care, that's fine. I'm going to take it now and I'm going to take it for the rest of the day. Still don't care, that's fine. Carry on having your problem, it's okay. You're losing it for tomorrow too. That's it, 1 week. No, don't worry, a month. It's very easy to do that because we are struggling to self-regulate our feelings when we are in that confrontational situation. So one tip is to, again, use your 90 seconds. If you feel yourself getting involved in that negotiation and arguing and consequence spiral, then take yourself away for 90 seconds just to get yourself back, your brain in gear. So do what you say. You can't give a consequence that you can't see through. One example that I can actually use is my daughter yesterday, 9-year-old daughter, said to my little toddler, "Come put your shoes on, I'll give you a sweetie." And I said to her, "Well, you're not going to give him a sweet." And she said, I know, I just say that. And I said, "But where did you hear that? Because I don't do that. I don't say that." And she said, "I know, but it's obvious. If I tell him that he's going to get a sweet, then he will put his shoes on." And I said to her, "But you're not going to give him a sweet. So he put his shoes on and he's not getting the sweet, but then." She said, "Well, then I got him to do what I wanted him to do." And I said, "Yes, but what is it teaching him? It's teaching him that he can't trust you because you don't do what you say." And it makes him feel insecure that, you know, if his sister one day says to him, "Don't worry, I'm here for you, I will keep you safe." How will he feel? Will he feel safe? Because you don't always do what you say. So that's why it's important to do what you say, and your consequences needs to be achievable. You need to be able to see it through. So a sentence that helps me is to say, think about your iPad time. And to use that, think about your iPad time, or in school, think about your playtime. You're not immediately giving the consequence. You give the child time to think about it, because one, if you say to a child you're missing playtime, that's it, then actually what you're doing is you're making the afternoon difficult for yourself. Because if this child is not getting the lunch break time, then he's not going to get any learning done in the afternoon. He's going to be difficult because he needs fresh air, he needs the exercise. So you are making it difficult for yourself. And then sometimes this child is actually part of a club, so he is anyway going to do some sort of activity outside. So the consequence is actually just irrelevant. So make it something that you can follow through. I usually say, think about your playtime. So that gives the child time to think about it. It gives me time to think about what I'm going to say next. And then I will say, "I've asked you twice to pick that up. If you are not going to pick that up, you will come back in playtime to pick it up." So I'm taking some of the playtime away, but not all of it. So think about the consequences that you give needs to be a win-win situation, and you need to be able to follow through with it. With the iPad at home, I've asked you to stop, or I've asked you twice to stop. If I have to ask you again, then I will take it off of you. And then the next thing can just be, if I take it off of you, it will be for the rest of the day. Something that you can follow through. If your child needs the iPad for remote learning, then that's not going to help. Then the consequence is again not achievable. So do what you say and say what you do. Say what you are going to do. Give the consequence. But if you are saying it, you need to follow through. So make sure it's something that you can follow through with. So do what you say.